I'm here at Radio Lab at the University of Bedfordshire, your community radio station. Let's go and meet some of the students who run all of the shows themselves.
The time's 5 to 3 and you're listening to Radio Lab 97.1 FM. Next up is Oliver's Army with Elvis Costello and the Attractions.
I am now joined by station manager Matt. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Great. Tell us a little bit about managing the station then.
Basically what it involves is we've got the volunteers that come in, they volunteer to do their shows, which obviously go out between... we'll start that again. I completely forgot what time the show starts. Thank you.
No, this is funny. It's good. Keep going.
Right. Basically the shows start between 10 in the morning going through to midnight. It's a full board at the minute. Most of the volunteers are students from the university.
Yeah.
We do have a couple of people from the outside community because we're a community station, is what we're classed as, which means the broadcasts we do should be aimed for the community sort of listens in, which would be Luton.
Yep.
So we try and have a mix of everything, different sort of ethnic musics, speech shows, music shows.
Yeah, and what's the shows that the members of the community do compared to the students? Is it very different?
Not particularly different. I think it's more music based. DJ Stacks comes in from 10 till 12 on Mondays.
Yeah.
He plays a mixture of soul, reggae and things like that. Ginger John from Who Owns Edge, he does a dark party show from 6 till 8 on a Tuesday, and he plays a lot of indie rock, local bands as well. He mixes in there.
Yeah.
And someone called Trevor was meant to be coming in to do a reggae show, but he's not
Good
turned
old
up.
Trevor.
Trevor's not turned up.
He's not turned up, naughty Trevor.
Exactly.
But we had Ginger John and Brunette Barry, right?
Brunette Barry, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and what are there's like fundraising things you did? Red Nose Day, can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah, for Red Nose Day what we did was we set up a Just Give page and we basically did a 24-hour broadcast starting on the 14th from 7 PM all the way to the 15th from 7 PM. The managers stayed up for 24 hours, well most of us did. Some.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Some didn't quite make it the whole way. Legitimately, yeah, I did.
No napping.
No napping or illegal substances or anything else.
I didn't even suggest that.
Just in case you're thinking it.
Well, they are now.
And then we did different shows, hours. Basically, the catch line was 24 DJs in 24 hours, 24 different shows, and it ran through like that. And we got people to give money, their chance of winning prizes, we ran competitions, which were kindly donated by a lot of people from the local community to help with the cause. I think the highlight for me of the whole thing was the chili challenge, which saw Aris, who sat over there, with Keelan, one of the other station managers, and Nathan Handstock, who does an unsigned show, seeing who could eat the strongest chilies without giving up. And to be fair, all four of them did well. They got to the Scotch bonnets.
Okay.
Keelan looked like he was going to die, but the rest of them did very well. And the whole thing was a big success. We raised over £700.
Wow, yeah, and your target was £500?
£500, yes.
Yeah, and did you take part in a challenge?
I had my face painted by Jimmy Ginger, who's one of our presenters. Pictures are on Facebook. I look kind of like a slightly camp Darth Maul from Star Wars. Nice,
so red and...
Yeah, very red, very red.
Yeah, and eyelashes, of course.
Eyelashes, well, that's my natural eyelashes, so...
Brilliant, yeah.
Do about those.
Cool, well, thank you very much.
That's okay.
Okay, I am now joined by Luke Middleton for this super shapeshifter, sonic shapeshifter.
It's the Sonic Shapeshifter show, yeah.
Right, okay.
I love a bit of alliteration in my show titles. I used to be the Mishmash Music Show on a Monday.
Mishmash Music Show. That is a tongue twister.
Yeah, it keeps me on my toes when I'm on air.
Okay, so tell us what we've got in front of us here, because this all looks like I should not be pressing any of it.
So we've got...
what does this button do?
So this is just kind of a basic kind of soundboard that we have here at Radio Lab.
Yeah.
So we've got obviously our presenter mic, so presenter mic, guest mic, and there's a couple of those, so they're all dotted around the room. And then we've just got Myriad, which is the system we use to play all our music off here at Radio Lab. So there's a really big database of songs, jingles, and all that kind of thing. And, they can either be automated, so they all play throughout without anybody needing to do anything, or they can be programmed.
That's taking the DJ's jobs away nowadays.
Well, yeah, that's if there's nobody in.
We'll be replaced by robots by the end of the century.
Crikey, yeah.
Decade.
But it's often at night we're automated when there's no one in the studio. But also it can be programmed so that you can trigger a track using these buttons. We also have the capability of plugging in an iPod or a laptop. I do most of my show
from your Mac.
Yeah, and using this DJ software here is what I use. So my show's primarily like drum and bass, dubstep, and dance and all that kind of stuff.
Well, here's something I didn't expect. Here I am at Radio Lab, and I've been given a half-hour slot on the air. So watch out, Luton, because DJ DRP is going to be taking over the airwaves. Do you DJ it, talk along, and give it a little bit of smashy and nicey antics with it? Or?
I do. I like to think of myself as a bit of the white Mr. Jam for Radiolab, who obviously presents on Radio 1 himself.
What up, all you Lutonians? Coming up, a little preview from Mixtape. This is Nick Stevenson's White Chalk. So, as a presenter, do you have like a persona then that you?
I get excited. I can often be seen actually air drumming in the studio, which luckily nobody can see.
Like, can we just get a bit of that now? So, or
okay then, all right.
Yeah, let's go.
I need a beat kind of thing.
Well, we've got some headphones. Let's see if anything's going through.
Shall we'll stick something on, shall we?
Yeah. Listen, I want to get all of your opinions, and I want you all to phone in about this hot topic, and we'll try and have a mass debate. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is on our minds today? So I gather that some people have been walking past and seeing you shaking around in here like a madman.
That's right.
Can you explain that at all?
I can give you a demonstration if you want.
Yeah. What is the reason for this?
I just love getting into the zone of the music that I'm playing and just getting it out on the airwaves, playing it to Luton and the rest of the world. And I just love getting in the zone.
You're like that gorilla on the advert.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear something and feel the beat.
Okay.
That's good.
Come on, join me.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've got to be like on the bass, right? Yeah. I don't know how I'm playing. I'm rubbish at guitar here. Right. Yeah, that's great, mate. Well, I think I've had all I can take of that, in a good way. Right. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Well, I hope you've had a good time. I've certainly enjoyed being your host here on Radiolab. I've been David Postansky. Until next time. So, there you have it. The inner sanctum of a radio station. Who knew? Only one thing left to do. Back to the studio.